When my own mother took the stand against me, she couldn't look me in the eye. Her voice trembled, but her words didn't. She said, "DNA doesn't matter. Family is family. He should take responsibility." The courtroom went silent. Even the judge raised his brow. And I just sat there, hands folded, watching the woman who raised me swear that I was the father of a child that wasn't mine. My ex-wife Leela sat 2 seats away. Tears balanced perfectly on her lashes, just enough to look believable. She'd always been good at performance. My mother's words were her masterpiece. I didn't flinch. I'd already buried my anger months ago. There was a time I thought my mother and I were unbreakable. She was the one who told me to never lie, never cheat, never abandon those you love. She loved Leela too, said she was the daughter she never had. At the wedding, she held Leela's hands and whispered, "He's a good man. Don't hurt him." Leela smiled and promised she wouldn't, a promise she broke before the ink dried on our marriage certificate. The first sign came quiet, late-night work emergencies, new perfume, hidden laughter behind locked doors. Then one night I found a receipt, a dinner for 2, same date as my father's birthday, the night she said she couldn't come because she had a migraine. I didn't confront her. I watched, listened, waited. She started slipping, lies overlapping, timelines breaking. Then came the photo, her hand in his, taken at a hotel bar, posted by accident on his private story. The man was a family friend, my cousin's husband. That was the night something in me went quiet. When the pregnancy came, she cried, said it was a miracle. I smiled. I didn't argue. I even painted the nursery myself. And when the baby was born, I signed the papers without question, because I already knew. I had the DNA test done before she even told me she was pregnant. It wasn't mine, not even close. But I waited, because revenge tastes better when it's fully cooked. Leela filed for divorce first, claimed emotional abandonment. I let her. Then she filed for child support. And my mother, my own mother, testified on her behalf. She said I was running from responsibility, that I was ashamed of my own child. When my lawyer presented the DNA report, my mother's face didn't move. She said, "DNA doesn't change the truth. Family is family." That line went viral later. People called her Mother of the Year. But fame fades fast when truth surfaces. I started with small things. I sent my father a copy of the DNA report, with timestamps proving my mother had known about the affair months before I did. She wasn't defending family, she was defending herself. Turns out she'd been blackmailing Leela's lover for money. Hush funds, she called them. She'd known about the affair the whole time and used it to manipulate them both. When the payments stopped, she turned on me. I made sure every message, every transfer, every note was forwarded to my father's email. Then, on my parents' anniversary dinner, I showed up uninvited, placed a small envelope on the table. My father opened it, scanned the papers, and quietly set his ring down. Didn't say a word, just walked out. My mother followed him, crying his name. I just stood there, watching the empire she built on manipulation crumble. A month later, Leela tried to reach out, said she was sorry. I let her talk. She said she missed me, that she wanted to explain. So I let her. I recorded every word, every lie she wrapped in fake remorse. Then I sent the recording to her lover's wife. Within hours, it was over. Her affair, her alibi, her reputation. She left town 2 weeks later. My mother stayed, but no one visits her anymore. My father filed for divorce. My cousins cut her off. And she blames me. Says I destroyed the family. Maybe I did, but I only destroyed what was already rotten. The last time I saw her, she was standing on the porch holding a box of old photos. "Is this what you wanted?" she asked. I looked at her, the woman who once told me that blood meant loyalty. And I said, "No, Mom, I wanted the truth." She looked away, as if the word burned. Because for people like her, truth is the one thing they can't live with. I turned and left, and for the first time in years, I didn't feel like her son. I felt like the man she never expected me to become, the one who learned that love without truth is just manipulation wearing a smile. Now when people ask me if I regret what I did, I tell them this: I didn't ruin my family, I revealed it. And that, I've learned, is the purest form of revenge.